Hey, Broomba here. Quick update. Actually, it's a rather interesting and informative, and I believe somewhat important update. I've been mulling over the idea of actually how to incorporate a contest into my live stream since I actually had a plan worked out last February and March, and I was hoping I could actually continue that contest into the summer and fall of last year. But unfortunately, I got bogged down with work, and that kind of cut into my both my streaming and the chances for me to actually have a contest for my viewers because I want to reward you guys with some sort of recognition. And I was came up with an idea, plan last spring that on paper sounded good. I think I mentioned this kind of back in the beginning of my first new blog video. I think about Wednesday or Thursday of this past week. And I said I came up with a better idea because Twitch actually in Chrome application actually has an application where you can go get through Chrome and you can do a giveaway where you can award prizes. And I gotta get a microphone. This microphone sucks from hell. So that might be the first thing I actually buy here within the next couple of months or so, next month. It just fickle. It's fickle. And so I begin to reevaluate exactly how to do that. And I came up with a plan I believe is going to be really, really good. And I like it. It's going to both incorporate the Twitch Chrome app for giveaway prizes and all that. And this is driving me nuts. And I don't want to speak too loud or speak too directly involved in the microphone, but I don't want to be too soft on it. And so I was evaluating that, and I was thinking about a way to do this, and I got very specific. I got a very specific idea how to do a giveaway and prizes and contests and all that, and more importantly, the structure of such an idea came to me in the last hour or about 30 minutes to an hour ago, and I'm going to lay it all out to you here in a minute. I went ahead and typed up on PowerPoint slides, so there's going to be several slides of information, so I will read through each one, and if I need to add any further comments on that particular slide in the video while I'm reading it, I will, but I don't think I will because I think it's very direct and to the point. And of course this will be uploaded to YouTube so you guys can check it out and read it at your own time and expense, and download if you want to, because you can download videos from YouTube if you have the right ways and measures and means to do so. So I'm going to cover several ways you can win prizes and rewards in my guild and on my stream, and I think they're very constructive. I think this will help the guilds, because I have more than one, grow and expand. I think this will also develop into more of a social community and grow in that respect as well. I don't want to compete with the other guys and streamers and girls on Twitch. I don't want to do that. I want to do something unique and different, and I think I actually have sort of an idea on that. Since I'm not streaming every day or won't be streaming every day this coming spring, and more likely I will be streaming a lot more in the summer since I will have a lot of evenings and afternoons off. Excuse me. But during the spring and probably in the fall, my hours or my days of streaming will be very limited, probably on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So unless, yeah, especially this spring, I'll just be very, very constricted in time and days for me to stream. But I'm going to devote about 2.5 to 3 days of the week, usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Most of the day Saturday and somewhat most of the day Sunday. And half or a good chunk of the afternoon and evening on Friday. So I've got it all planned out. I'm not going to be, I won't be able around to do this much Monday through Thursday because hey, I got to make money, and if I was doing this 5 days a week without being a professor, this could be more. This could be achieved a lot faster. I think that's the situation. I'm not on this 5 days a week like some of you, or 7 days a week like some of the guys and girls are, and so that's fine. That's a lot of them, they do successfully well in that department, doing 5 days, 6 days, or 7 days a week. And my hat's off to them because this does take time. This does take effort. This does take creativity. This does take determination and drive and all those sorts of other stuff. And it's not as easy as some people think. Some people think, oh, get a camcorder, get a couple programs, social media outlets. Okay, that part is easy, right? Setting up a YouTube channel, Twitch, and a Facebook and all that's easy. That's not the hard part. Or getting the camera and the software to broadcast. That's easy. It's actually devoting energy and time and determination and effort into this, and doing this. For a lot of you who do this, or a lot of the other people who do this, they do this almost 6, 7, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day at times. And it is grueling, but it's fun, it's rewarding. So I want to reward you, the viewers of my stream and followers of my Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube channel, and Twitter, and I want to do that in a way that is sort of the same as others, but there is some slight tweaks and perks, since I'm not doing it as much as some of the others like Tally and Bajira and others that I follow. I follow other people on the stream, and currently I'm using my name in the chat channel to go browse. I don't have time to create 15 other names on Twitch. It's not me. I don't have time to do that, and some people do. That's fine. Hey, more power, more hats off to them. One other update before I get to the contest rules. I did update my Twitch channel. I noticed my Twitch channel YouTube link was not working, or you didn't know it was there, and my Twitter link I didn't like, so I went and revamped my YouTube and Twitter. So there's actually icon graphical pictures to click on. It's the YouTube logo, and it's the Twitter logo, and it takes you directly to my Facebook. I did get that updated. Not updated, but I got it working again, and I got my YouTube link graphic picture working, and I got my Twitter with a actual Twitter T logo, so that works now. And so that was kind of down on the low side of things on that, but yeah, so all that's up and running. I probably, if I do make a video of me leveling a toon off camera, off stream, instead of having one large 2-hour video of a leveling, I might break it up into the intervals of maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes per video. So if I go from, my druid, I leveled my druid up from 1 to 10 yesterday. And if I do it again, I'm going to go, from 10 to 20. I might do it in increments of 2 levels or 3 levels or 10, 15 minutes each, and break it up so there'll be multiple videos. So instead of a long ass video for you guys to suffer through, because I know a lot of people don't want to watch that, and so I realized that this afternoon. So I apologize in advance for anybody who has to sit through 2 hours of me rambling and talking and bullshitting and crap like that. I don't want to do that anymore. That's torture for you. But I do want to provide you an outlet of a leveling guide, somewhat of a leveling guide, at least quest and lore-wise, from my perspective. And so I will break them up into either 4, 5, 6 different parts, however long the questing is and how long I level up and record it. When I multi-box, I will make multi-boxing video guides as well. And I'll break those into parts as well. And this is an instance, and then if it's an instance, then that'll be the full video, or maybe in 2 parts, depending on the instance or raid. Okay, let's get to the contest now. I've devised, like I said, 10 PowerPoint slides, each with about 4 or 5 major key points for each slide, depicting how the contest and the winners and the drawings and all that's going to go. Very simple, but I will lay it out to you as we go. All right, the first thing I'm going to do that's different, or that was added in the last, I guess, recently 4 or 5 days, was I want to reward you followers of my Twitch channel with rewards. So upon reaching attainable goals, which is following me, in other words, you click the follow button, and right now the number is set to 200. So once that number of 200 is reached, I will use the Twitch Chrome giveaway app for all members in the stream at that time. All right, there's no subs, so it's pretty much me. The mods of course incorporated. I'm not going to be involved in this. I can't win the prize, so I would use everybody else in the room excluding me, and you have to be in the room One winner will be selected from qualified list. You must be in the Twitch channel and follow, meaning you must have a green check mark next to your name if your name is drawn in the room at the time. If a red X appears, if your name pops up and it's a red X, you'll notice it. I will notice it. That means you're not following me. You're just happen to be in the room. And I will re-roll. So you must be following and you must be in the Twitch channel at the time of the row. And you have 2 minutes to respond in chat saying that you're here and you would like the prize, because most of you probably want the prize. Probably in the beginning it's going to be, I'll get to that in a minute, but it'd be a prize that I think you'll like. So that's the first major following Twitch contest. So again, once again, upon reaching a 10 will go, I will use the Twitch Chrome giveaway app for all members in the stream at the time. One winner will be selected from qualified list. You must be in the Twitch channel and follow, meaning the green check mark, at the time of the drawing. If you have a red X name appear to your name, then during the drawing, I will re-roll, and that person will not be qualified to win the contest unless he actually follows during the process of re-rolling. If that happens, I will accept that. And you'll have 2 minutes to respond in chat. All right, that's the first follow Twitch contest. I'll get to the prizes in a minute. The second is instance and raids. Contest will be every Saturday during a live stream, random. Contestants will be, I want to select first from the guild members who are online at that time in that guild and that server, and then I will be looking for volunteers from the stream, the Twitch channel stream. You must complete the instance and get achievement will result of the drawing from 4 party members in instance. So if I'm going to be, this time I'm going to be running one of my tunes. I don't know which, it could be my mage, it could be my warlock, my druid, my hunter, my pally, whatever it is. And I will take the 4 names and I will award the prizes after completing the instances. Now I will get to in a minute how those winners will be drawn or announced. Alright, so let's go this real quick, because I'm kind of throwing in additional stuff in the mix, but I want to kind of get that established. Contests will be every Saturday during our live stream. Random. It could be at the beginning of the stream, probably more likely not. It'll probably be somewhat during the middle of the tour. It's just random. So there'll be one drawing contest for every Saturday during a live stream. Contestants I'll be looking for is guild members first, and secondly, stream members. So your better odds of actually winning this contest will be becoming a guild member, hopefully in all my guilds. That's where I'm a little different from the other streamers in a way, because I'm kind of encouraging you to become more active in not just my guild and my channel, but also in the multi-boxing community, because this will also later incorporate multi-boxing when that actually happens, and I'll get to that in a minute. And we must complete the instance. Now, when I say complete, I mean either quest, it depends on the instance, or just killing the boss and everybody else to trash in the mob, and then get the achievement for that instance. That will result in the drawing from the 4 party members in instance, and then I will reward those individuals or individual, depending on what the situation is, after completing such an instance. Alright, that's number 2. That's the new rules for the contest. So it's no longer you have to be in the room for an hour to get 5 or 6 opportunities for the drawing at the end of the month. We're not doing that crap anymore. No, 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 no. I'm using the Twitch app giveaway, and I'm also using the random.org. And I'll explain that in a minute when I get to the drawing. Alright? I'll get this situated here. Contest. We'll enter names into a random drawing, like I said, from website, which is random.org, and I will put the names of the 4 people, or 3 people, or 2 people, whatever it is. Probably usually 4, because it's going to be an instance of 5. I'll be disqualified. I won't be part of the contest. So it'll be 4 people, and I'll put the 4 people's names in the thing, and I will randomly draw the names, and it'll be listed first person, second person, third person, 4 person, hit. Random draw, and it's going to list the 4 people in random order. 2 prizes are awarded every Saturday after instance is completed. So number 1 and number 2 on the list from the generated list will win prize number 1 and 2. All right, so that's simple. It's easy. I was thinking about doing the Twitch app Chrome giveaway for this, but I was thinking, well, that means I have to generate a list on that, and I don't want to do that. So I decided to go to random.org, and I use the free service, because I'm not going to use all of that, but I'm going to use some of that, and I'll probably give them props or something for that. But that's what I was working on as I was finalizing these new rules and process and contests, is how do I pick two people from a list of 4 without using the Twitch? And I thought, you know what, I'll just use random, because I looked at it, I tried it, it works, it's great, and it's that part is free. And if need be in the future, maybe February, March, April, I will pay for the subscription. You know, Towie does, as I think other people do as well. So I'll enter the names, the 4 names, into a random drawing. That would be involved in the instance. So once the instance is completed, we got the achievement, I will take those 4 members, put them in random.org. It doesn't matter which way I put them in there, and click random, and then 2 prizes will be given out every Saturday. After that instance, 1 instance, and then number 1 and number 2 on the list will win prize number 1 and 2. Alright, pretty simple. Here we go. Mount runs. Yes, I'm doing a mount run. This, however, won't be probably till later on, when I'm actually leveling up. As I said in sentence 1, as my tunes level, I'll ask for volunteers to help clear instances for mount runs. As I said, I'm only streaming for 3 days a week, so this is not going to be almost like a daily ritual for me. I don't have the time with my teaching schedule, and I don't want to really 99% of the time copy or emulate other people do it. Prizes will be awarded at any time during the runs for those in stream, and you must be in stream and have the green check mark. So, in other words, if I have, let's say I'm doing a 5-man instance and say a Lich King, let's say, right? It's a pug, or it's a half of a stream people and guild members, and we're running instance. We're running the first instance in Lich King. I forget what that is called. I used to know those. I used to know the first 2 or 3 instances in that. Anyway, Jesus. Anyway, I forgot. I'm drawing a blank. So if we complete that, it doesn't have to be an instance. It could be a raid, 10-man raid or 25-man raid. I will award. I will give a chance for the viewers, the stream, and my channel to be awarded a prize a prize in that time once it's completed. Once we complete that instance, or 10-man raid, or whatever it is, whatever it is. It doesn't matter if it's an instance or raid. It's just gonna be. This will be just happen, and it'll be probably later on. As I said, probably, you know, who knows? It'd be after February, and probably after March, and maybe after April. So it's going to be ways down the road, but I do want to establish this up front. As my tunes levels, I'll ask for volunteers to help clear instances for mount runs. Prizes will be awarded at any time during the runs for those in the stream, and you must be in the stream and have the green check mark, meaning you must follow me. Alright? Let's go on the next one. Oh, that's not it. I've got to move that up further. Alright. Guild things. As the guild expands and gets more money, this is a reward for guild. I will award those guild members a cut of the guild money that is deposited into the bank from achieving a guild achievement by clearing an instance. So I think it's level 7 or 8. I think it is. When you, like, for instance, you do Rage for a Chasm, let's say, or Storm, or Wailing Caverns, or whatever, a 5-man or 10-man or 25-man raid, whatever the instance is or raid is, and you achieve it, you'll have that, you know, guild achievement, right? You'll have the experience awarded, and then I think after level 5 or 6 or 7, you'll have 125 gold deposited. Each guild member in the instance run will receive 50 gold from the 125 deposited. Now, the more times we run, the more times we run these guild instance, right? The better chance I can award money to the individuals involved in that instance achievement clearing. And I must be online and in-game for it to be valid. In other words, if we're on Illidan and I have a 5-man team running an instance, let's say Rage Fire Chasm, right? and I'm on Illidan, and I'm leveling or whatever I'm doing. I'm in no, I'm not in Storm because I'm an org. I'm in a horde. I'm in Silvermoon City, and it pops up that 5 of my guild members actually achieved that, and we get the 125 gold. I will give a cut of that deposited to those 5 members, or 4 members, 3 members, or 2 members, whatever it is involved, and I must be in game and online for that to be valid. All right. So this way, if I'm on Illidan and one of my guilds actually achieves that, and they're on Storm Rage, and I'm not online, that means I'm not going to be able to see it, I'm not going to be able to witness it, I'm not going to be able to validate it. So please keep that in mind. I've got to be online on that server and in that guild and online during that time that is actually achieved. All right. As I said, the more times we do this, the more money is deposited. Now, if the guild bank is a little dry, let's say there's 3 people in the guild who achieve this, right? And we're a little low on funds, I will have an IOU to that one person, so that if it happens again, I will give that first IOU a dibs on that. All right. So if 3 people do it, A, B, and C, and A and B get their cut, and C does not because little funds are low, and then it happens again, I will keep doing this, and I will IOU this out. Don't worry, I will keep my promise on this. And there's another thing I was going to say. Forgot what I was going to say. Something about this as well. Depositing 50 gold to each of the individuals involved in the instance achievement for the guild. And it was one other thing I was going to say, and I can't remember it. Oh, I do know what it is. Now, this is only during the 7 week. This is only during that time, the week, right? Because it resets, right? So we as a guild in each server we're on, we have 7 times to do this in a given week. So I think it resets on Tuesday. So from Wednesday to Tuesday, in that time period, if it happens on the weekend, because remember, I'm only going to be on the weekend, right? So Monday is really gone. Monday and Tuesday are really out of it because Tuesday resets it. So it's really Friday and Saturday and Sunday, right? So keep that in mind as well. And I want to be fair to the guild members and the guild itself. But my schedule for teaching is going to be very strict, as I said. I'm going to be free for really three full days or 3.5 days. So, but more likely these achievements, these 7 things can be done in a day or 2. So, but I will promise to give an IOU individuals who do not get a cut at the time, get a cut when the time is available. And as I said, when you start rolling in the money, and the guild expands and all that, then 50 gold from that might go up, and it might not be so conservative in depositing money into the guild members, either in mail, because I will either mail it to the person in game, or I will give it to them as a trade in game. So that's that. But it'll take some time for this to get really snowballing. But once it does become an avalanche, then this won't be a problem. Alright, guild raids. I would like in the future, when the guild grows and my characters level more, to do guild raids, 10 to 25 man guild raids. And again, rewards will be given for those involved in helping achieve that goal. Right? Simple. Multiboxing. When the time in the new PC gaming system is built, I will multibox 3 toons. I will probably not do 5. I will do 3. 3 hunters, druids, and probably... That's usually my 2 favorite characters, is druids and hunters. And I will do them at once to level and do instances. I will ask or draw names for 2 other volunteers, because I'm doing 3, either from the guild or from the live stream, to help and do the instances. I will ask for 1 first priority is guild members and 2 stream followers, or draw names of those interested. Again, if anybody's interested, I will draw names. Probably using the Twitch app. Follow. I'll just click it twice, and the first 2 names pop up, and they want to help out, we will. And anybody who helps out, rewards will be given to those who help out, and I'll get to that a little bit later, the prizes as well. Alright, so when the time in the new PC gaming system is built, I will multibox 3 toons, and at once to level and do instances, I will ask or draw names for 2 other volunteers to help level and do instances. I will ask A, first, guild members, 2, stream followers, or if need be, I will draw names using the Twitch app for those interested in helping out, and I will reward those, will be given for those who help. And like I said, use on the weekend. Unless it's spring break. It might change during spring break. Multiboxing and raids. Once raiding is secure in the guild, secured, probably should be secured, I will multibox my tunes in the raids once again, asking or drawing names to help. Completing a raid will generate a drawing of names for prizes. So in this case it would be either 9 names or 24 names. There will be bigger prizes and more names drawn for prizes, since it'll be a 10-man or 25-man raid. So if it's a 10-man raid, there could be more winners and more names that I select and draw from. If it's a 24-man raid, 25-man raid, I will have more and bigger prizes, and that will probably happen a little later on in the year and later months. Alright, so once raiding is secured in the guild, I will multibox my tunes in the raids, once again asking or drawing names to help. Guild members first priority, second followers in the Twitch stream, or I will draw randomly from the Twitch app, or perhaps probably from the random.org. Completing a raid will generate a drawing of names for prizes. There will be bigger prizes and more names drawn for prizes, since it will be a 10-man or 25-man raid. And another side note on this is that if you win a prize for any given time of the month, and this is a raid, I will accept this on raids. But if you win, let's say you win the prize for following, then you cannot be qualified for winning or competing or completing an instance in a 5-man guild run. However, you can and still qualified if you're a guild member. You can't, if you win the prize for following, right? You cannot win a prize for completing an instance, right? But being a guild member, you can achieve the guild achievement and get 50 gold deposited for you for completing that achievement, right? So if you win one of the 2 ways, you cannot win again for the rest of the month. Raids, however, will be different. That will change probably because by that time later months will pass, money from my personal income will go up, and the PC gaming system will be built, and that will be probably in validation time mode. Alright, so keep that in mind. If you win a regular prize in the month, you cannot win again unless you're in a guild and you get the guild achievement for the 50 gold deposited, or you win the raid prize. Streaming. All the contests, drawings, instances, leveling, raids, etc. will be broadcasted on Twitch live. Alright, so that's pretty simple to the point. And finally, prizes. Big prizes to be announced much later. Could include graphic cards or other prizes of that nature, right? And those are for like big prizes, sort of almost equivalent to the Sub Sunday prizes that Tally gives for his subscribers on the last day of the month. But it'll be like big raids, right? It'll be something big like that. Top prizes will be either a mouse, keyboard, or game, or something of that caliber. And then game time in WoW or other games will also be awarded, like the following or the instance raid or something like that will be done. Or what I'll do is if I have 4 members, if I have 4 people help me do an instance and we achieve it, right, then I'll take those 4 names and randomly draw them. The first 2 names, number 1 and 2, will win the top prize. The number 2 person will win a game time in WoW or another game time or something like that. So that's the structure of my new contest, and so I will post this up on YouTube. I will reconvert this, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the stream. Some little typos there in my PowerPoints, but I think you get the gist of it. I think it's more structured, I think it's more direct, and I think it's more fair. And a lot of capacities, and you have a lot of opportunities to win. So the well, the first giveaway will be when my channel receives 200 followers, and I think it'll be 300 after that, 400 and 500. So there's going to be multiple times to actually win, not just for the weekly instance run, but for the following number goes up and up and up, and then of course the raid and the guild achievement. So there's multiple layers of winning and opportunities to win, and of course participating in everything we do, or I do, and I want that to include you, the followers. So yeah, so I'm going to reconvert this to a format that does not have any in-sync problems, not the band, but the actual video audio sync from YouTube to XSplit, because I'm using XSplit on this. And I might do some live streaming today, probably this afternoon, this evening. Might level them up my Pally on Illidan, depending on Tichondrus. Yesterday was locked out, so I might do some live streaming on my Pally on Illidan, Horde PvP. So get the name of the guild and search who in the in the WoW chat and hook me up, and I'll invite you. So yeah, so those are the directions and plans and ideas I have for the contests for the foreseeable future. And I think actually this is what I'm saying. This is very similar to a lot of other casters and streamers, but yet has a different twist and angle on it. And that's what I want to do. I want to do something different. Some people twist PvP and arena. I'm not for that. The only battleground I actually would do is Altrecht Valley. That's the only battleground I will do, and more likely I'll do that as a multi-boxing, probably 3 hunters or druid team. That's the only that's the only battleground I really enjoy, because you go in and kill people, and I just like that. That's kind of cool. And sometimes you get experience if you're below 90. You get experience to do that. And I don't do arenas. I don't do battlegrounds except for Altrecht Valley. I don't do PvP. I'm out on PvP server, of course, but yeah, and I'll let people who invest in making gold and make videos for those, I'll let them do that. That's not my angle. I'm not trying to be another Tally. He has his own style. He has his own presence. He has his own his foundation. I'm trying to do something a little unique and a little more more opportunistic fairness to my fans. I'm not saying that his and others aren't, but since I'm only doing this streaming 3 times a week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I want to give as much fairness and opportunities for you, the followers and supporters and guild members, a viable chance to have fun and socialize and grow and just have fun. So yeah, so that's all I got to say for that. A little lengthy update, actually, a little lengthy new direction for my things. So yeah, so this is Broomba signing off. I'll hopefully see you online tonight, probably this afternoon. I'll be using OBS. I did a little finality thing. I did a little comparison here. I know that OBS does allow me to be down in the corner here while I'm playing WoW. I didn't know how to quite do that until I actually messed with it, and I can do that. And my personal opinion, OBS is a little clearer in streaming live game and recording live game content. So I'll be using OBS, and I like it personally. I don't know, I just do. Right now I do. And when my new system is built, I probably will use both, or have both ready to go. So anyway, watch this video again, and I'll see you online, probably more likely on the Illidan tonight. And I will probably post Twitter or Facebook what server I'm going to be on, and if I'm going live or not. Probably more likely I will be going live more, so, and I'll let you know what server I'm on, and you can hunt me down if you want to be a guild member. As I said, the better chance for you to win these prizes and be participating in these contests and win is to be part of the guild member, part of the guild, and because you'll get first dibs, you get first look over. I'm not trying to punish the non-guilds. I just figured, hey, the guild is there for us to grow and expand and have fun, and so I'm going to reward those guild members first, and then anybody that I need who's not a guild and member, then they get second dibs. So yeah, so I'll look forward to you online. This is Broomba saying, hey, peace out. I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you online. Broomba back again. I forgot to do something very important. First of all, apologize for that little slip of the Alliance listing of Alliance guilds in the middle of my wonderful presentation of contest rules and stipulations and guidelines. Secondly, I forgot to end formally, correctly, in the right way. So I will do this. Here's my Broomba's Guild Alliance side again. Remember, the level number is in parentheses, and the server's on the left, in the middle, and on the left, and the name of the guild is following the server name. There's the Alliance side. There's the Horde side. And that's how you reach me. Forgot to do that because all my slides were kind of out of order, or one of them was not in the right spot. So, and I got to remember that. Nope. So, and I probably will update this probably tonight or tomorrow regarding my Twitch, how to reach me by Twitch. Or, I'm sorry, Twitter. I'm going 45 miles an hour with different multitasking going on here. So those are the ways to reach me. thebroomba@gmail.com, twitch.tv/Broomba, and youtube.com/thebroomba. So anyway, I'm glad I remember that as I was getting ready to convert this and upload this, so I forgot about that. So anyway, this is Broomba signing off, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. See you online.